Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Shenangiamers Podcast. Today I got with me Mr. Felix, Mr. Cody, and Mr. Frank. Frank, so you're back into the fold now.
Yes, I am.
So he was the only one in our group that had a PlayStation 5, but I think it was this week you traded it in for the Series X.
Yeah, it was a big decision, but I felt like Xbox had more stuff than PS5. I can admit that. Even though I have the Xbox One S, I felt like this upgrade is a little bit more better. I know Cody and Felix wanted to play the PS5, but I was like, well, I had to trade it in.
Yeah, because your PS5 was just sitting there collecting dust.
Yeah, I blowed the dust and then like a puff of dust just went by.
I feel like that's all PlayStation 5 owners right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't say that PlayStation has nothing. They have more exclusives.
Yeah.
But they have the same multiplats, but on Xbox the multiplats play better, and we also have Game Pass. So for right now, until more exclusives come out, it's like best place to play.
But it's funny too
because PlayStation 5 has nothing right now.
Yeah, but it's funny too because the games I was playing on the PlayStation 5 were on the Xbox Series X already.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? It's a fair trade. I'll just play that now.
Yeah, because I remember when we tried playing Cold War with you, you downloaded it on your PlayStation 5. You forgot you were file sharing with Angel, who had Cold War. So then you downloaded it on your Xbox One S. And then when we tried cross-playing with you, it was like, ugh. It was
just a headache.
Yeah, it was honestly just a headache. I was just like, dude, you should have got a Series X. But now you do.
Yeah.
So welcome back, Frank.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back in the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're back in the box.
Now we're all Series X owners.
Yeah.
Except Phil.
Yeah, Phil has a brick and mortar.
He has his, like, the base Xbox One, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the OG. Like, I remember when I got it from him, it was like the Assassin's Creed Unity bundle one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So that's old.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny too because I think it was like a couple of years ago when I bought the 1S, but I had the box, right? So I put because it was around his birthday. So Phil's more he likes Pepsi, so I put like cans inside the box and put it behind Angel's trunk. And then we pull up to Phil's house and we're like, Phil, open the trunk. We got you something. He's like, what is it? He pulls up the trunk. He's like, oh, are you serious, guys? And we're like, yeah, this is your new Xbox. And then Risey picks it up, he drops it, and he just walks away. We're like, oh, Phil, what happened? He's like, fuck you guys.
Phil knew. He knows the way to Pepsi.
Yeah, he as soon as he like put his hands on it, he's like, there's Pepsi in here, not Xbox.
He can sense it.
Yeah.
He puts
Still
his hand over and scribes. He's like,
I know for Phil, that's a gift, having Pepsi available.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, Phil. Well, we love you, but that's funny to prank you.
Pepsi's good.
Yeah, I don't drink soda. I'd
Cherry
rather have my
Pepsi.
coffee. So moving on, let's talk about the big thing in the room, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, go see it. I don't know what you're doing. Go see it.
You've had a week.
Yeah, like it's been out for 3 weeks, right? 4 weeks.
I was actually talking to my coworker about it.
Mm.
And I was like, yeah, like it's getting pretty good. He's like, is it? And then I was telling him about like a few things that happened, not like super spoilers or whatever. And then he was like, I should watch that. And I was like, yeah, you should. And he's like, no, I'm gonna wait. I'm like, don't wait. The newest episode is like so good. And he's like, no, I'm gonna wait. So I'm mad at him right now.
Oh man, this newest episode that's coming out tonight, it's supposed to be 60 minutes, like an hour. So it's like the longest one.
Yeah, and then next week is like the last episode.
Yeah, I think
heartbreaking.
every Disney Plus show is so far. I think Loki as well, and maybe She-Hulk is going to be 6 hours long.
So just a regular streaming show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sad. But anyway, this episode, oh my god, it took a really dark turn really
I won't say
fast.
it's that dark.
It got pretty dark.
I would say dark at the end.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But it was the darkest episode out of all of them because we just got like dancing Zemo and like goofy, like, you know, like buddy, like undercover kind of like funny haha. And then you get this episode and you're like, at the end, it was just like, I was watching it at the very end, like silence. I was like, ooh. he just did that in front of all those people. Like, oh my god.
I was like, oh, damn, finally somebody did something.
Yeah, I was like, Felix was probably watching this like, finally.
Yeah.
Because it's funny too, because I was watching Civil War too, because at the end where all know what happened. John Walker beheaded the guy with the shield.
I think he just
Steve did the same thing to Tony Stark, but he got the chest instead to disable the arc reactor. So it was a montage to what if Steve did that to Tony's with the shield.
Yeah, one thing that's annoying me though is that people are like, "There's no white on the American flag. It's a black American flag." I'm like, "Yeah, that's a military thing." Because people are, he's like, he has no purity with the no white. And I'm like, "No, that's a military thing. It's just showing that he's giving no quarter. Meaning, if he's gonna get you, you're gonna die."
Yeah.
But people are going on about the white on the flag. I'm like, yeah, no.
Well, I think in the universe that they're in, maybe it means something more.
Maybe
Cap had like white on all his costumes versus this guy has like only red and blue.
he has white on him.
Does he?
All over him, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, the big star on his forehead's white.
Oh, I mean like the stripes though, or like like details on the costume. But yeah, yeah, he's unstable.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was all twitchy and stuff. I was like,
Yeah,
ooh.
and then it was crazy too because he has that conversation with Battlestar earlier in the episode, and he's like, "Would you take the serum?" And I can see like, oh, because he gets the serum earlier in the episode.
He's just questioning it.
He gets the last one,
Yeah.
so he's questioning it, and then the next time you see him, it's kind of like, well, did he take it? Did he not? And then he just throws a shield and it gets stuck in the wall, and you're like, oh, he took it.
Yeah.
And now it's like, what's coming next? Because, even back in the first Captain America movie, they were like, it makes you more of who you are. That's why we want a good person like Steve Rogers to take up that serum. And this guy, he's a hero, but he had to do a lot of bad things to...
He's a soldier, not a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have to do bad things to be heroic. And so I'm like, oh, this isn't gonna turn out well. And then at the end, he's just beating this guy to death, blood all over the shield. And I was like, oh, I like the turn narratively, but I'm just like, oh my god, like.
Yeah, because Hoskins is like his moral compass. Because you see him questioning, Hoskins is there to right him. Because you see earlier in this episode, he's arguing with the Falcon Winter Soldier, like what the hell's going on? No, I'm gonna go in there and beat the crap out of her, capture her. And Hoskins is like, no, let them do their thing. He's his voice of reason, and he died. So now he just lost control. He went apeshit on the guy.
Yeah. I will say this too. I love how Sam had his moment with Carly.
Yeah.
And
I thought that was
it
really...
brought his character from the Winter Soldier in, like, even more, with the whole therapy thing.
Yeah, and I thought it was really good because, like, I got, like, Captain America vibes, like Steve Rogers vibes from his conversation.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it was kind of the same thing he said to Wanda and Pietro when they were, like, with Ultron. Not, like, super similar, but how he was like, so you're killing all these people to get revenge? Like, that doesn't make sense, And then I thought Sam did really good. Like, he's like, I agree with your fight, but I don't like how you're fighting your fight or something like that. I was like, ooh. I was like, this is good. Getting really good.
Yeah,
like,
it
it was
good
already
episode.
getting good, but now it's like, ooh.
Yeah, and in tonight's episode, there's supposed to be, like, some kind of cameo.
Oh, no.
Who do you guys think it is?
I think, honestly, out of, like, if I had to think of anybody, it's probably going to be War Machine.
Yeah.
I would think Rhodey.
Yeah.
Rhodey.
He makes the most sense with the whole, like, military.
Yeah, but he was in episode 1.
Well,
That's why it makes more sense then.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's gonna be Rhodey. Like, Rhodey was a cameo, but like War Machine's gonna be a cameo.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, because they're kind of like two separate characters, but they're the same.
I think it's going to be Thunderbolt Ross.
Really?
Yes. Because
that makes sense
in the
too.
Incredible Hulk, he was trying to recreate the Super Soldier Serum, right? Using scientists and gamma rays and stuff like that.
So you think he's gonna be like Red Hulk or something? No?
I don't think he's going to turn into Red Hulk, but I think he's going to be there as a presence. And then especially with, like, the whole thing with, like, the Sokovia Accords and all that. And just, I don't know, I feel like he can have he could easily have a presence in the show.
Or like running the GRC.
Yeah, something like that.
You know what's gonna be really funny if it's just like another Bucky Barnes, like a WandaVision like crap cameo where it was Paul Bentley was like, "There's a super huge cameo and I'm excited to work with him," and it was just himself. What if there's just another Bucky Barnes? Or you know what else people have been saying? It's like Old Man Cap.
Maybe.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be really
that'd
cool
be really
because
cool.
I think it would be really powerful. Like if he comes in, he's like, "I gave you the shield for a reason."
It's kind of fucked up.
Is he
And just
still
be like, "Here's the
alive, though?
shield. Go to. I'm gonna go be retired guy."
Yeah,
Is he still alive though?
Yeah.
yeah. They didn't have a funeral for him or anything. I don't even think people know he's like
He
the
gave
general
the shield
public.
and walked off.
Yeah.
Like I don't think they know where he is. You know what I mean? Because technically, there's like 2 caps. Ugh, that's gonna get confusing.
But now that made me thinking now, because you know, like some of the trailers, you see Sam throwing the shield and all that stuff. Maybe that's where Steve's like retired at. Maybe
Maybe it's like some kind
Oh.
of camp or something.
Like Steve is gonna train him.
train him or show him something like that. Because if you saw some of like the trailers, he was Sam threw the
Yeah, in,
threw
like,
the
the
shield
house.
at
Yeah.
some house or barn. So I'm
Yeah, and
assuming
there's like sticks in the ground and stuff.
He's
Yeah.
probably gonna have a crisis of faith and go, find Steve Rogers, and he's gonna, bring him back.
He's
That's
probably gonna
what's gonna happen.
He's probably gonna ask like Steve, "Why did you give me the shield?"
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna have the crisis of faith. Gonna be wondering what the hell did I make the right decision. He's gonna go find Steve, and Steve's gonna, be there too.
And
You
in
affirm
episode
him.
1, Torres was like, "Oh, where is he?" So I guess that does make sense.
Yeah. So it could be any of them. Maybe it's War Machine. It has to be someone like grounded, like a human character.
Yeah, it can't be like Doctor Strange.
Yeah, that'd be
coming
so
in
out of
randomly.
place.
the big three.
Yeah, the big
Yeah.
3. Like
It'd be like,
I'm
"Now
betting
the
on
big three's
Gandalf,
involved."
Gandalf. That was funny too. Like, how do you know The Hobbit? And he's like, I read the books.
When it
I
came
read
out.
the
Yeah.
book when it came out in
Yeah.
1937.
Yeah. I don't know if we touched on this last episode, but I think it was when the Kojima. What do you call
Dora
him?
Milaje.
Thank you.
I've been trying to say that
Dora
word.
Milaje.
I've been
Dora
thinking-
Milaje.
Dora Milaje.
I just want to talk about that one
Different
scene
language.
where he like shoulder taps the lady, and everybody was like, "Oh, you shouldn't have done that, man," because then like he gets his butt whooped, and then Bucky and Sam are just like standing there, and Bucky's like, "You're doing good, John."
Yeah.
Like it's just so funny.
I kind of wish they didn't get involved.
I know.
I thought it was fucked up because they come here as all, we have jurisdiction over. I'm like, that's not how it fucking works. Jurisdiction
them.
over. You're not the leaders of the freaking world.
It is when you're Wakandan.
I did like how at the end of that fight, John, he's like, they weren't even super soldiers. You can tell it's messing with him that he doesn't have the serum. That he can't, in his
It's because he
mind.
can't live up to the Captain America.
Yeah, in
That's
his
why.
mind, he can't be a good Captain America unless he has the serum. And that's why it's like taking a toll on him.
Yeah. And then I like how Oye or whatever her name
Io.
is,
Io.
Io, like disables Bucky's arm,
Oh, yeah, that was cool.
and then he looks like betrayed.
and then Sam was like, "Did you know that she could do that?"
Yeah, and then he's all no.
I'm saying they're fucked up.
I was
Go
like,
around doing whatever the
"Jeez."
hell you want.
Yeah, but like I didn't really think about it when I first saw it, but like they didn't really trust him, like Bucky,
No.
to give him that vibranium arm because they had a way of like disabling him, and he didn't know, and I was like, ooh. Or it could just be like, since it's like vibranium, they can like, you know how like they know it's
She pressed the button. She went and pressed the button.
yeah, but I don't know. But I was like, dang, that's messed up.
She used magic and tore his arm off.
Magic Space Rock.
Yeah, maybe they have voodoo powers or something.
Oh, they might as well. They already got a magic space rock.
Yeah, but
I wonder if they're going to touch on what's happening in Wakanda with like T'Challa and stuff.
I don't
don't
know.
know.
if they
I
will.
doubt it. I don't think they will.
They're going to have to tackle that at some point with the passing of Chadwick Boseman. I just don't know how they're going to do it because they said that they're not going to recast T'Challa.
I heard that they did like a petition or something to replace him.
I don't know.
Because I think fans are split right now. Because they already said they're never going to do like a deep fake or whatever, which is they never should. And then they said they weren't going to
Yeah, I
cast
saw someone making the
T'Challa.
joke they're going to weekend at Barney's house. They're
Yeah.
going to be puppeting
Oh
his
my
corpse
God.
around.
Oh jeez.
Jesus.
And then people actually are saying they should recast T'Challa in honor of Chadwick to keep the character alive. And I was like, okay, like I see both points, but like it's kind of hard to have a Black Panther 2 without Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think what they should do, and there's been a lot of rumors going around with this, they should bring back Killmonger and he takes up the mantle if Shuri's not going to be the next in line. Well, maybe he's, I don't know, maybe bring him back. I don't know.
How are they going to bring him back?
Comics.
He died.
Comics. Comics. That's the answer. Comics.
Hey, they put a vibranium skeleton in him.
Yeah, something. Voodoo space rock, remember?
Yeah.
He died. He got
Comics.
stabbed.
They could do the ritual like they did with T'Challa.
Or
You want to be thrown in the ocean, they're going to go deep dive.
Or they can just like, they could either kill him off screen, which would be cheap,
That's probably what they're going to do.
or they can be like, oh, he's on some kind of super secret mission, and then a few years later for like Black Panther 3 or the next like group movie, then they have a recast Black Panther, or maybe it's just a guy in a suit and you don't see his face, and then Shuri takes up Black Panther. I don't know.
It's gonna be very weird how they do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just nervous about it because it's like, you know,
Just recast the guy as far as I'm concerned. I don't care.
yeah, they have to find the right guy though, because otherwise it's gonna be like,
You get Morgan Freeman. You can do anything.
Oh God, Morgan Freeman can be like the the new shaman guy.
Yeah.
So moving on, Xbox on Switch rumors.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
during the interview, most recent interview of Phil Spencer, you know, the one where people, you know, where the rumor started that he's going to have Kojima, you know, making a game for Xbox.
Yeah.
On the shelf above it, there was a Nintendo Switch sitting there.
Oh really?
Yeah. So people are, oh my God, it's going to happen. And then, like I told you recently, Halo put out a little picture. It was a Mario'd Halo, where Mario's Master Chief, Bowser's the Arbiter, holding little Cortana Peach with the Donkey Kong Brute Chieftain.
Yeah, that was funny.
And so people, oh my God, look, it's happening. They're going to put Game Pass on the Switch.
But does that mean Xbox gets Nintendo games too?
I doubt it.
That'd be cool.
Nintendo's real stingy with their shit.
I know.
But I don't know how they would do that, because it's like, do you?
Because they already have Minecraft on Switch.
Like, do you stream those games with xCloud? Because the Nintendo
Most likely.
Switch doesn't have like shit for storage.
Most likely.
I mean, most Switch games are only like 10 gigs or something. So I mean, they can easily find a way to port it over or something.
Because they have a healthy relationship. You can already have your Xbox Live account on the Switch with Minecraft.
Yeah. Maybe not a first-party Nintendo game will come to Xbox, but I feel like maybe something should. Like, I don't know.
Put Master Chief in Smash and have Smash on Xbox.
Oh, jeez. That would be kind of cool, though.
Yeah, it would be.
That would get me to play it.
Yeah, it would. It got you to play Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think in all honesty, like Xbox and Switch having like a healthy relationship.
They have a good relationship.
Yeah, I think that's good though for both of them, because I think, you know, Minecraft on Switch is good for them, since like Switch is more of like maybe like a child console.
Yeah, it's like a family friendly kind of console.
Yeah.
It's what's it called? A side console.
Yeah.
Because you
always
you
been
either have your
family-friendly.
Xbox or your PlayStation, and then you have your Nintendo device, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
But imagine like they did like a Master Chief collection for the Switch.
Oh, with
It would
that
run
Switch
at,
render I showed you?
Ugh.
It would run at 30 frames.
Oh
I
God.
sent Mark a little while ago. Someone did a mock-up of a Halo version of a Switch. And I sent it to Mark. It looked super clean. It was hella nice.
Yeah, it actually looked legit too.
I sent it to Mark. Mark's, oh my God, is that real? Mark's, oh my God, where is it? And I was like, dude, it's a fan art thing. He's like, oh man,
It looks
I was
so
I was
good.
ready to buy that right now.
Yeah, it was like that would have been my Switch for sure, and I wouldn't even bother with like the rumored 4K, one or whatever.
Easily. What about that?
Yeah, hands down would have bought it.
Yeah, speaking of Switch, I know they're coming with a new Switch Lite color, which is that blue color. It's sort of like
They claim it's blue, but it looks like a indigo.
it looks like a royal blue.
Kind of.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Also, I mean, we're not going to really touch on it because I didn't watch it, but they had the Nintendo Indie World showcase yesterday, and they showed off a bit more gameplay of the TMNT game.
Oh, I did see
I
some of that.
seen it.
Did you
Yeah.
see that? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it looks so good. I can't wait for that game.
We should definitely play it.
Yeah, but I highly doubt Xbox Game Pass is going to Switch.
Probably
it'd
not.
be cool if it does, but I don't think it will.
Well, I mean, it's like
It'd be rough.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a trend with Phil Spencer too, because like not everything on his shelf is some kind of reveal. Like they revealed what, Series S, Series X,
Series S.
Well, yeah, the Series S, but and then they did like the headphones too, the new headset, the $100 one. And there's something else too, that was on his shelf that they announced, but. Yeah, so it's like people are just looking at any interview that he has on Zoom. They're like looking at his shelf. They're like, "Oh my God!" There's like a Watch Dogs, like skull thing. They're like, "Oh my God, Uplay's coming to Game Pass," and I'm like, "Just don't get your hopes up, you know."
Yeah, people overhype themselves sometimes.
Yeah.
They read too much into it.
Like,
I don't think Game Pass on Switch would be good. Because
I just don't see it happening.
I think it would be good if they did xCloud streaming, but if you had to download the games on there, you're going to have to pay for a bunch of storage, which the Nintendo Switch can't really handle. So that would suck. But if they did streaming, because they've already done streaming for some other games in the past. I forgot which ones, and people say it works well. So, I mean, if they can work it out to where it's streaming through xCloud, I think it would be good, especially for Switch owners who don't have an Xbox.
Yeah, but I would say give it a couple of years for it to progress too. It's not like it's going to be happening like within a couple months. At least give it a couple of years to work it out.
Yeah, definitely going to take a while for them to figure all that stuff out. So yeah, moving on. Fortnite skins. Kind of a weird topic. They're adding Aloy.
Aloy.
Oh, Aloy? Alloy or Aloy?
Aloy.
Oh.
You pronounce it weird. Apparently.
I guess, I don't know. I thought it was Alloy this whole time.
No, that's how they say it in the game.
It's Alloy. You read it, it's Alloy. Speak English.
No, if it was Alloy, it would be 2 L's or 2 A's.
Wait, so what do they call
It
her
has
in the
two
game?
L's.
Aloy.
Aloy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's 1 A, 1 L,
Oh,
and then
okay.
OY.
Well, I mean, we were talking about it a while ago, Felix, about who they should add, and I honestly didn't think of her, but she fits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fit
she
pretty
fits
well
the
in
whole
season.
theme of season 6.
The primal season.
Yeah. And then me and Felix are having a debate. I still think the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would be fine.
They'd be cool to see.
Yeah.
Or like
But are
Banjo.
they like primal?
They're turtles.
I mean, they're turtles.
They're turtles, but it's not really
Ninjas.
They're ninja. They're turtles.
Like I would say, like
They're
ninjas.
animals.
Like you know, like how that kind of doesn't count. Well, you know how in season 5 they had the bounty hunters,
Yeah.
and they brought like Alien and Ripley. You know, not really like hunters or bounty hunters or anything.
I mean, the xenomorph is a hunter.
Raven's in the battle pass. How is she primal?
No, that's true, huh? Yeah.
Unless they had Beast Boy.
They have a freaking
Well,
chicken, man, that you can get in the battle pass too.
Me and Felix are already saying they're probably going to add like the whole Teen Titans squad as like their secret skins, like how the Predator was for season 5. So I think Beast Boy would obviously be the clear choice to have, and then obviously Cyborg and Robin and stuff because Raven's in there, so it's like makes sense. I was saying also too the Battletoads.
Battletoads would be cool.
That'd be kind of cool.
We still need to play Battletoads.
I don't know. We never really got into playing
I
that.
downloaded the game and we're like,
I know,
okay,
I downloaded
waiting
it
for
too,
that.
and then we just never played it.
We gotta play like Gang Beasts and like Fall Guys or something too.
Oh, I have Game Beast. It's really fun.
That's something that we can all play and just goof around in. But yeah, do you guys have any skins you'd like to see or collabs?
I mean, I'd just like to see more Star Wars stuff in there. Because, I mean, like,
They did the
Stormtroopers
sequel.
are cool. Mandalorian's cool, but it's like, I want some more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, go into all eras. Even, screw it, High Republic.
Oh god!
I'm sorry,
Never.
guys. I really like
Never.
Every episode we're gonna hear the High Republic weasel in here
I
somewhere.
know. I'm just really excited about the High Republic. It's
You're the
something
only
new.
one.
And, okay, I'm not the only one because all 3 of those books that came out were on the New York Times best-selling list.
Every book's on the New York Times best-selling list.
No, not every book.
Do you want to prove a fact, Felix?
Look at a book. Every book says New York Times bestseller.
But yeah, I would really like to see like their beige golden robes of our Chris awesome Jedi.
See,
She would be cool.
I feel like the problem with like doing that is like a lot of people, like at least
They wouldn't know about it.
Exactly.
Not until movies.
Nobody
and
cares
TV
about the
shows
High
come
Republic
out.
right now.
well, it's just like
'Cause
a lot of people
all
don't want to
it-
read books.
Yeah,
too.
it's just
Yeah.
it's for now. It's just publishing, but if it is successful, which so far it's very successful for Lucasfilm in terms of their books and their comics, then they're going to turn it into TV shows. They're going to turn it into movies. There's already a TV show that's coming out at the quote tail end of the High Republic. That's the Acolyte. That's coming next year, I think. And people are speculating that's a Darth Plagueis show. Anyways, I just want to see more Star Wars stuff in Fortnite.
This probably wouldn't
That
go.
would make me play it.
Yeah, this probably wouldn't go with the whole primal theme, but with May 5th on the
May 4th.
horizon, or May 4th, sorry.
4th.
Oh my
Fake
god, I
fan.
can't believe I just fucked that up. But
Execute him.
the Bad Batch skins would be kind of cool to see.
Mark's all Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. Well, there's Revenge of the 5th.
Yeah.
So technically, I'm not too far off with Star Wars Day. So screw you, Frank.
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, I think another missed opportunity they had with season 5 is having Boba Fett in there because he's the bounty hunter, or
Yep.
Bosk or something. Like Mandalorian's obviously a bounty hunter, yes, but like
And it's trendy with Baby Yoda. And
yeah,
They
and
put him in because the Mandalorian is on, and he's the main character.
no, I know, but like Boba Fett,
They
Maybe-
could
Boba Fett's the Mandalorian.
yeah,
Maybe next year when Book of Boba Fett
That's
comes
true.
out, they'll put him in Fortnite.
yeah, because they don't have any of the original like
trilogy
people in there except for like
Except
the
for the
storm.
Stormtrooper.
Yeah, like bring Darth Vader in there.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he not in there yet? Or Chewbacca? Like
Han
those
Chewbacca
are
would be perfect.
those are like obvious ones
For
that
Primal too, yeah.
yeah. Like those are some of the ones that you could put in like that are kind of like on the nose obvious that you should have in, but they're not doing it. Maybe they do. Maybe they have it planned. We just don't know. But yeah.
There's also another skin I would like to see. The Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they already have Joker, Batman, Ivy.
Harley Quinn.
Do they have Harley Quinn?
Yeah, I think they have a
think
Harley
so,
Quinn
yeah.
skin. I'm pretty sure.
At least have her
Pretty
like
sure.
her Suicide Squad skin, and then like Deadshot, King Shark.
Yeah, and then King Shark's
I would
emote
love
can
King
be like
Shark.
hand.
Yeah.
That is the funniest thing ever, and it's like by the most like toughest guy you can think of besides Arnold Schwartz is Sylvester Stallone.
Rambo.
Yeah, Rambo
Like,
just going.
damn, like a dumb
"And."
shark.
I'm happy it's not Vin Diesel though.
Oh yeah.
He does everything. I'm
Oh,
just
screw
like,
Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel sucks.
Dude, have you seen the poster of King Shark? He has like the Rambo style hair, and there's like grenades falling.
Yeah.
oh really?
I
That's
sent it
funny.
in group chat. a while
Oh,
ago.
that's what that was. That's
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, yeah. Hand. Because I remember when the trailer came out, Cody, I think you said it first was like hand or something, or you sent the hand,
Yeah.
and then after I watched it, I sent it back, and I was like, that was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to veer too off track, but did you guys see the trailer for Fast 9?
Oh, it's cringy.
No,
It's so bad.
no,
let
I'm
it.
not.
Let the franchise die. Just
Yeah.
let it finish.
I was like, I kind of want to watch this just to laugh at it.
Did you see like old man Bow Wow in there? That's his name, right? From Tokyo Drift.
I thought it was Han.
No. The one that had the Hulk car.
Yeah, Bow
Yeah,
Wow. Bow
that's
Wow.
him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the trailer. You
Wait,
see
is
him.
he?
You see him with the guy from the white. I don't know his name. I'm just gonna say the white guy. The white guy that the main character is in Tokyo Drift. They're like near a
yeah.
barbecue pit, drinking a beer, and they're talking to each other. And you see like old man Bow Wow there, and I'm like, why is he back after like 15 years not being in any of these movies, and then he's there?
I gotta watch the trailer.
Yeah, I saw him, and I was like, whoa.
It's another crappy Fast and Furious movie. They should have ended it with 5.
Yeah, they should.
They had it. They ended it with 5. That was going to be the last one, but
Was
it
that
made
the one
money.
with Vin Diesel and Paul Walker like drifting apart?
No, that was
No,
seven.
they Carfu the bank vault.
That was the one with The Rock.
That was
Oh,
that was
yeah.
the first one with the Rock. Yeah, at the end they Carfu the bank vault. They're driving around the Chargers, dragging the bank vault, just Carfu in it.
It's getting ridiculous. Now the trailer has like a flying car.
Yeah.
I saw another thing
Yeah.
the other day. It was all Fast 10, the family versus Godzilla.
Oh my
I seen
god.
that one
You saw it
recently.
too?
Yes,
It's
I
all the
mean-
one thing that can beat Godzilla or
family.
family.
There was like an interview with the director of those movies, And he was like, yeah, I could definitely see us going to space in Fast 10. And I was like, oh my God. And then at the end of this trailer, it shows them going into like
Low orbit.
orbit, upper atmosphere.
Well, in the video game, you fight like a spaceship landing. You gotta like stop the spaceship. You're literally driving a car going pew, 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 at the spaceship trying to stop it. In their little crappy video game.
See, I liked it better when the franchise was actually about racing.
You mean the first two ones?
The first one.
Well, Tokyo Drift was about that too.
Hey,
Tokyo Drift is like the best.
I would say Tokyo is the best one.
Yeah, it is.
Like the first movie, they were just stealing electronics, and then Fast 5, they're just stealing like
blowing up
in this one, they're using magnets to throw cars into like trucks and stuff and buildings.
Well, it's funny because I was watching a video. I think it was Cosmet Riveri Outer. He was doing a Fast and Furious review. He's all ludicrous in the first one was, just a car guy, and then the new ones, he's like super genius hacker man. It's like, what? Where the hell did that come from?
I saw on Twitter, he was like, yeah, let's go. I'm ready for this movie.
Yeah, because he's never seen the movie, so that's why he did the whole video. He went and watched all the movies.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a series. Like, after Tokyo Drift, I'm like, I can't wrap my head around this.
Speaking of Fortnite, let's just have some Fast and Furious skins.
No. The emo's just Vin Diesel going, we're family.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
he just like toasts a beer or something. Like, to family.
It's a friggin' Modelo and everything. He's like, to family. And then you have like big old Dwayne The Rock Johnson as Hob, just like there, and he's all, yeah.
They actually hate.
They hate each other. Which is so weird. Yeah. They're both bald. They're both buff, and they're like likable people. Like so, it's like.
Well, one of the reasons they hate him is that Dwayne Johnson wants to keep the franchise going where it's going. The big stupid action movie because he was all that's the way it's going to be successful. But Vin Diesel's like. No, Vin Diesel sees it as can be like the Oscar-winning, award movie.
In what universe?
That's seriously the argument they're having is that Vin Diesel thinks it can be that.
No,
and The Rock's like, we're gonna do my thing, and they hated it when The Rock and Jason Statham went and had their own side movie. They hated that. Yeah, they hated that. They got their own side movie.
That movie embraced everything that Fast and the Furious wasn't in the first two movies.
Actually liked Hobbs and Shaw
and
too.
It actually worked because they didn't take themselves seriously, and it was just a stupid fun movie.
The movie was freaking hilarious.
Yeah, their banter.
I love the hallway fight scene when they go through the doors.
Yeah,
and he opens the door and just a one big guy.
Yeah,
and he's just fighting the whole bunch. I was like, that's freaking funny. And the movie knows it too because it's playing it. Because you see him, he goes and picks up a guy and slams his face in the eyeball scanner. He's like, nope. He goes and picks up another guy. Nope. Mm-hmm. The movie plays and he's just like, oh my god, come on.
Yeah.
And it cuts like 5 minutes later. He has a whole pile of dudes. Yeah. He's like the last one. He's like, finally.
Yeah.
And The Rock's just sitting there like.
The Rock is just like.
He's like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah. No. They have the chemistry too. Anyway, going back to the topics that we were talking about, Fortnite skins. No, it's fine. Arbiter would be cool to see.
Arbiter.
They already have Chief. Arbiter isn't like
you sent me that little hand tool, whatever. No, I would say Arbiter's primal.
Yeah,
I would say Tartarus more.
Yeah, like they can have like Atriox or something.
But they could add like just an enemy. I would say a brute, a banished soldier. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I would get that so fast. But yeah, moving on. What are we all playing now? It's been a while, but what games are we playing? Frank, you got the Series X now. What games are you playing now?
Well, I've been playing Outriders still. I'm still working on that.
Oh yeah,
I think we've all been playing Outriders.
Yeah, and then I downloaded Monster Hunter last night because you guys were playing Monster Hunter.
That's what we're playing. Yeah.
Do you have Iceborne though?
Yeah, I have Iceborne.
Okay, I just want to make sure because we're on the Iceborne hunt.
Mm-hmm.
I know I gotta rank up. I'm still. When was the last time I played? It was maybe a couple months after it was released, before Iceborne.
Oh my god!
So I'm gonna get into that.
At the same time I stopped.
Yeah, same thing when Felix stopped.
Yeah,
so.
I think Felix played like the first mission of Iceborne.
Well, I played because you wanted to play it, and then we played it, and he never wanted to play again.
Yeah, I love that game. I put
no, I was waiting for you, and you never wanted to come and be like, "Hey, Cody, Felix, let's go play Iceborne again." You never wanted to do, so I was like, "All right." So
because you said, "Okay, I'm done."
I never said, okay, I'm done.
I'm always down to play Monster. I had the game in my hard drive for the day that I knew that this group would go back to it. I was holding it out, and I was like, I'm not going to bring it up, but if
Yeah, you're like the biggest Monster Hunter fan in the group.
Oh, yeah. I was so hyped. I have like almost 500 hours in that game.
Every time I would make room for like games on my hard drive, I would install Monster Hunter, and I'm like, I need to play that. And then you guys would be like, hey, download this game. And I'm like, well, Monster Hunter's going. I'm deleting that.
No, you keep Monster Hunter now. Because in all honesty, out of like recent years for DLC, I would say Iceborne is probably like worth every penny. Because like it is a huge expansion. Like I thought it was just Iceborne, but there's like a whole other like layer of end game stuff that's I'm not even done with, and I have 500 hours in this game. So it's one of those DLCs that's actually worth getting because it's like a whole other game basically.
Monster Hunter World is probably one of my favorite games that's come out in the last 5 years.
Yeah, easily.
Hands down.
Yeah.
And
it was so good.
I'm so mad at myself at like dropping off of it because we're back in it now, and I'm like, oh, I forgot how fun this game is to play.
Yeah, it's fun.
And you two should play it with Mark and I.
Phil's not having a good time.
No, he's not.
I hear him crying last night.
Oh my god, last night was so funny. Phil used explosions from Felix. He's not even playing. Felix isn't even playing with us, but we're in the party chat, and Felix is like, Phil used explosions, and he's like, my bow don't have it.
Because I didn't know the Diablos.
Yeah.
I was like, explosions are work against it. Phil.
He's like,
use explosions.
No, I'm gonna put it to sleep.
I'm like, why?
Don't put it to sleep.
We're beating the crap out of it. It's like, and then like it goes to sleep randomly, and I'm already like doing my attack that I can't cancel out of, and it like wakes up instantly. I'm like, well, he slept for 2 seconds. So.
That's so funny because he keeps yelling at him about the demon drugs, and like, Phil, you can grow that at the tree.
Yeah, like I was like, he's like, I only use demon and armor drugs for elder dragons. I'm like,
it's like, Phil, you can craft an unlimited amount. You can make as many as you want.
Like you can literally cultivate like 3 slots of each seed or something, and then like put a little bit of soils and whatever, and you can end up getting like 50 in like 2 missions or 2 hunts. And then he's like, I know how to do it. I'm like, why don't you do it then? He's like, I don't want to.
Yeah, I only use the mega demon drugs and armor skins for the elder dragons.
Yeah, like that I understand, but like the normal ones you should use if you're having trouble, especially for him since he's a bow user and like he's very squishy. Yeah, he really does need the armor skin. Yeah. But yeah, I think I saw you playing it like randomly, and I was like, oh yeah.
Because I had the itch, I had it on my hard drive, and I was like, I'm playing this tonight because I was considering getting Monster Hunter Rise because it got good reviews, and I was like, I'm not even done with Iceborne. I need to finish Iceborne first, and I'm like, yeah, I'm back in this. I could easily see myself catching up to you in the 500 hours. I won't because I have like so many things to do in life, but yeah, I'm excited to get back into it.
You say that now, but watch, all the hunts are gonna add up.
Yeah, in the summer, once the xCloud comes to iPhones, I'm just gonna be playing it at work.
Should have got an Android.
Nah.
But I hope it gets like a. It's not going to, but it would be nice if it got like a Series X boost. Not that it needs it; it already looks really good, but like just a little.
I want the sequel to come out. I want to see what it looks like in the Resident Evil engine. I was telling you that about.
Yeah, I really hope they do a sequel. They, like you were saying, like it was one of the best-selling like Monster Hunter Capcom games.
It was one of the best-selling Capcom games.
Yeah, so
when it came out,
they're probably gonna do it, and I really hope they just go all out.
Because before it was on PlayStation 2, then the Wii.
Then
the 3
handhelds. It was on handhelds.
Yeah, and then it was on handhelds forever. And then I don't know, they're like, let's do a console. And I was like, it's happening.
Everyone bought it. I remember when the trailer came out, you and I were just freaking out about it. We were like, oh yeah.
When it said coming to PS4 and Xbox One, I was like, oh my god, it's happening finally. Like it was such a long time because the last one that came out on a console was like the Wii.
And the motion controls sucked.
Yeah, it was bad, but oh man, I really hope they just, keep going on consoles.
And the reason that this one is on Switch is because it was made for Switch. It was developed alongside Monster Hunter World. It just took a little bit longer to make it.
Monster Hunter World 2. Continue with it, and make
it actually open world.
Yeah.
You know, because this one is just like segments. But I want to see like a giant open world that
Take
has the different
advantage.
biomes.
Don't pull a Pokemon. Take advantage of the hardware.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're on next gen. Like, they can easily do it. Like, and I'm excited if they do it.
Yeah, and like I said, if they put it in like the Resident Evil engine, it's gonna be absolutely beautiful, just to look at. And
Yeah.
I'm hyping myself up over nothing.
I know it's not even like released or confirmed or
I know.
anything yet, but like, I would love that game so
But
much.
they'd be fools not to do another console release.
Yeah, because I would buy it instantly.
Yeah,
I would pre-order that.
I would pre-order.
I would pre-order it, and I don't really pre-order games anymore, but I would pre-order that game.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I usually wait for reviews.
Yeah. But what are you two playing?
Well, I told you.
Yeah, I know. You
Yeah.
said Outriders and
Outriders and
as soon as you
Monster.
said Monster Hunter, me and Cody went off. But
Yeah.
Felix, what have you been playing mostly lately?
Mostly lately as
Yeah.
Immortals, Phoenix Rising.
Alright,
Finally
how-
finished Assassin's Creed, so
Yeah, how many hours you got in that?
about 11 now.
No, I meant in the Assassin's
Oh,
Creed.
Assassin's
Like,
Creed?
you 100%ed it too,
I
right?
100%ed it, yeah.
Like all achievements and everything.
No, not all achievements, but
Oh,
I
like
did
story?
everything in the
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
okay.
both 100%ed it.
So I have a question. How many hours did it take you to 100%?
170 something.
What about you?
I'm at like 175.
Ooh, you guys are like right on each other's butts.
neck to neck.
Yeah, wow. So overall, was it a good entry in Assassin's Creed? I'm still playing
Yeah,
it, but
it's
it's
okay.
like slow burning playing it.
Mhm.
I would say
Um,
Odyssey and Origins were better than this one.
Really?
Yeah, I enjoyed those two a lot more than this one.
All right. Well, about you,
I'd
Cody?
say I enjoyed Origins more from like a story perspective. But from a gameplay perspective, I think this one's the best one out of the three main ones.
No, Origins
Or
played a lot
the-
better than this one.
The three modern ones, or like the RPG kind of ones. Odyssey just felt too bloated for me, and this one, it was long. 175 hours isn't anything to like
oh yeah,
shake
no.
your head at.
Yeah, no.
But it felt satisfying, I'd say, for most of it. There was a couple like regions in the game that I was just like, oh my god, like I just want to get through this. I enjoyed the ending. I know Felix didn't really care for it, but I'm
Put a word
excited
in my
to
mouth.
see. Well, you told me. You said that it was okay. You're
Yeah,
like,
it's
it was all right.
It was a good ending.
So I'm excited to see what they do next. I don't know if you guys want to get into spoilers about the future, but we could save that for another podcast. But it's the modern day ending is kind of like it just kind of shakes up the whole thing.
Like the entire franchise or just the last
Yeah.
3 entries?
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Because the last time I played a whole Assassin's Creed game was after.
like I can tell you
Unity.
guys, we'll do a whole spoiler alert or whatever if you guys really want to know. But
Well, I want to know because, like I said, I played
Yeah.
I played Unity, and then after like all the other games, I was like, because I like the Desmond story,
yeah,
like in the beginning. So
Yeah.
I'm a part of the Desmond story, and then right after Black Flag, it was just like you're
Yeah.
this employee, and then
after that it was hello initiate.
yeah, and that's it.
Desmond's story ended in 3, dude.
I know. Well, I enjoyed it, but
3 was the sorry to cut you off. 3 was the
American Revolution.
I love that one.
That's
Yeah,
one of my
yeah, it was
favorites.
Yeah,
awesome.
that was the one I played hardcore, and then after that, the only other Assassin's Creed game I played was Unity.
yeah, like other than that, I played like it nonstop. Like I would go. I think I did 100% on Assassin's Creed 2, and then Black Flag.
That was my first 100%. It was
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah, and I was going through all the achievements too. So
Did you guys like the movie?
I
Michael
watched the
Fassbender.
movie.
I seen like half of it. I didn't see like the full.
I knew something was wrong when there was a Kanye West song for the trailer, and I was like, this doesn't really mesh well. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't. You don't put Kanye West rapping story with like an Assassin's Creed game. You know?
Or the Power Rangers.
Oh God, we're not even gonna get into that. But anyway, yeah. But Phoenix Rising, how's that one going?
I'm loving it. It was
Yeah?
great. As
love
a
the
nerd,
lore, right?
Yeah, as a mythology nerd,
Yeah.
it's great. I'm absolutely loving it. I was doing one of the puzzles they have in the game, a little fresco puzzle where you gotta like move the bricks
I love
to make the
those.
picture. And I was looking, I was like, oh, this is Narcissus. Oh, that's pretty cool. They have him in there, and I finished the puzzle, and he's all, oh, Narcissus. I was all, I called it. I was like, yeah, I freaking knew. I love it. And it's a good looking game too.
Really?
Oh yeah, it looks amazing.
No, that's cool. That's good. Yeah, I know we played the Uno edition of it, and we enjoyed that. So it's good to hear that the actual game is good too. Felix, we've been playing Enlisted.
Yeah, also got Enlisted.
Not a third party, not a AAA game or anything, but it's fun.
No, it's a small team. Small, I don't know, single, AA, whatever game.
It has a good,
World War II simulation.
Yeah.
I'm having fun in it.
It does a good job with giving you the illusion that there's like a lot of people in there while there's only like 10 players.
There's like 10 players, but each person gets like a squad full of AIs, so it's a full game.
So
and you can't really tell when you kill a person if it's AI or not unless you like are watching and reading the kill feed.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is like you can't even tell if you're like me and Felix were in the same lobby, but we couldn't even tell.
We had
like,
no idea who each other were. We were.
Yeah.
I was at like a down tank. I'm like, Mark, you see me? I'm the one jumping. Mark's like, I'm the one jumping. Where are you? I'm like, all right, we're here. Let's just go.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny too because like when you're like the army is like charging like D-Day, if you're going up the beach or something, like they'll go, yeah, go.
Oh,
yeah,
I told Mark
go.
it was funny. He's all, oh my god, I love the scream in the beginning of the match. I was all, Mark, it was funny as hell because the first match I played was in the Normandy landing, and I was the Americans. I was like, we're coming off the boat, and all of a sudden we hear, yeah, woohoo, yeah, let's go. I'm like, these guys are really happy to be fighting.
Yeah, they're about to run into machine gun fire. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Outriders, I'm playing a lot of Outriders too.
We're almost done with it.
Yeah, we're
campaign wise.
Yeah, campaign we're almost done. We're about to hit the end game portion of it.
I'm in the forest right now. I've kind of dropped off just because I wanted to play Monster Hunter.
Yeah. It's nice playing a 4-player game too because I don't like the trend that a lot of games are doing now is 3 people.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm sure I would enjoy Outriders more if I had more people to play with. But playing solo, it's just kind of not boring, but it's tedious. And I don't really want that tedium unless it's with friends. So that's why I say I kind of traded that in for Monster Hunter right now.
Yeah, because even last night when you got online, I was like, oh yeah, we're going on a hunt.
Yeah, I was like on my like Twitter feed because I saw you were on Hulu and I joined the party. And I was just looking through Twitter and you're like, you ready to hunt whatever monster you're hunting? And I was like, oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I'm like, it up real quick.
Yeah, I'm always down for some Monster Hunter. But the Godzilla anime.
Oh yeah,
you guys see the trailer drop for that?
Oh, yes.
For Netflix.
We'll
touch on that little quick.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah, real quick. We'll just go over it real quick. What do you guys think?
I think it looks weird.
The trailer looks good or weird?
It looks weird. I wouldn't say it looks bad, but it looks good. But it's weird. It's different.
Yeah, it's very different from what they've usually
like
done.
Rodan looks like a freaking dinosaur.
Yeah, but then Anguirus looks like a crazy like actual monstrous looking one.
What about Godzilla? Well, how do you guys like the design for Godzilla?
I think the design looks cool.
I like everything. I don't know how I feel about the face.
The face?
Yeah, it looks weird. Like, I like it a lot better than Godzilla Earth. Let me just get that out of the way.
Godzilla sucks.
I like it better than Shin Godzilla's design too.
Shin Godzilla look dumb, like freaking googly eyes.
But I like it. It's just I don't know the bottom jaw is all huge and I don't know. Maybe it's just me being like picky.
I think it's just because the head is small, the way Godzilla's portion is, so he has giant freaking thighs.
Yeah, they make him like humongous,
and he gets
body
real
and
skinny
everything.
at the top.
Yeah, but his like head is it just looks weird to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking, like I said, but I'm excited for it. It looks interesting. Like, I definitely have not seen this in like a Godzilla like themed.
I want to see what's going on because I want to know if like the dinosaurs are like on the planet, they're just living dinosaurs and they get turned into monsters or something.
Yeah, like what is going on? Like I don't know.
Because they're also riding around like a hunkin' jet jaguar.
Yeah, he finally gets some love. He's finally back. You think they're gonna have the OG song?
I hope not.
I kind of want them to.
I would like a newer, updated version of just the tunes, but not the actual singing.
No, we need the actual singing. The actual.
They do that.
Singing.
They got to bring in King Caesar.
Oh, jeez.
See,
the whole episode just dedicated to singing. Cody's sitting there smiling. He's like, I have no clue what's going on.
I haven't seen the trailer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know I'm wearing a Godzilla shirt.
I know. I was about to say you're even wearing a Godzilla shirt too.
Well, next week podcast you better see the trailer.
Yeah, you better update yourself.
See what you say.
I mean, what's it going to? Netflix?
Yeah.
I don't have Netflix, so I can't watch it anyway.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm excited. And then we have interesting news, just real quick. Details will come next week podcast, but we're actually going to start streaming
Surprise
the Halo. Details will follow. But yeah, we're not next Monday, but the Monday after. So in like 2 weeks, we're going to do our first official Shenanigamers podcast streaming.
We're going to be streaming Halo.
Yeah,
you
legendary.
Can watch me and Mark go through.
Yeah, we'll do the first
Halo
2
games.
Halos with me and Felix, and then from 3 onward.
Frank and Cody are there.
Halo
Yep.
3.
You're just doing Legendary, you're not doing Lasso?
We're doing Legendary. No, not doing Lasso.
Oh, no. We're trying to actually get through the games in a timely fashion.
Dude, if we play Lasso, it's going to be like hours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, details will follow. We'll have
You
more
can watch
on
me and
that.
Mark. We're not good or anything in Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of suck myself, but
Yeah.
we can
modesty.
go through.
You're so humble. You're a humble man.
The humblest.
But yeah, details will follow. So stay tuned. And yeah, thank you for joining us on Shenanigamers Podcast, episode 9. So yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
thank you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Remember to like, follow, and share.
Please do.
Yeah, please. And like always, feedback is always welcomed.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.